Hello, guys. Welcome to a little mini series, I guess, where we take a look at all of the old CoasterB submissions, and we'll be doing the top 3 every video. So we'll be looking at 3 different ones. For this one, we're looking at the April, or the first round of CoasterB videos. And for this one, there was a Voxburgh by, I think, MrUnit. Yeah, MrUnit. They're rocking the C, which is by PierreJano. I think that's how you say his name. And then Silver Valley by Astrotron. It came in for MrUnit as third, Silver Valley as second, and they're rocking the C for first. So we're going to be looking at Voxburgh first. So let me go ahead and load in. But yeah, we'll be doing it up to February. We'll just be looking at the top 3 maps. And if you guys want me to look at more of the overall players as well beyond top 3, let me know. I'd be totally up for it. But for now, we'll just be doing the top 3 submissions. And this is still quite early on in the thing, so people are not going to be making as complex, let me turn off the sounds, as complex builds as you might think, compared to maybe today's standards, I guess you could say. The other thing is, this map was giant, even for CoasterB. Like, this is insane. And it's all for the swing coaster, which is the only time it appeared, but yeah. So let's start over here. It actually just functions as a whole park, honestly. That's how big it is. But yeah, so you got these nice, beautiful buildings, sort of, I guess, medieval buildings. I really like the way all of this is done. The colors are really nice. Again, I think MrUnit and Robo especially Robo, have really mastered the colors. On the other hand, I don't think I have. I feel like I still struggle a lot with that, but yeah, these buildings are very nice. They feel very cloned, but I get that over a huge sort of park like this. Again, this is early stages in MrUnit, so you don't see huge amounts of insane stuff like you see today, but this is still very, very cool. I love these little, like, bridges coming across here with the sort of, like, walls being, like, built or constructed, and the way that, like, everything, how the coaster flies under it is just really, really cool. I really like that, and I really like this, sort of blue, medieval building. Oh, I get it now. These are buildings that are being burned down by the dragon. Oh, okay, I get it now. This makes a lot more sense. Actually, I like this a lot. I think it's really cool. And especially using the buildings themselves to support the coaster. I think that's really cool. I was looking at this building right here, and I love how it just shuts out as its own building. And everything. It just looks really cool. This whole area is really unique. I love that. And all these, like, sort of burnt trees. That is really cool. That's a great idea, coloring it like that. Now moving over here, we got this pretty decent rockwork. Coming, yeah, so over here we got some nice buildings. Nothing too crazy. A nice carousel. Got, like, a little nice garden here. I love this little bridge and the covered bridges with these pillars. I think that's really pretty, actually. Yeah, I really, really like that, and I love these nice little cutaways. I feel like that's a very, like, early type thing, is the cutaway thing. Over here, I think this is honestly the coolest part about the whole build. I mean, we've got to talk about it, is the huge dragon. And I'm pretty sure, let me check, actually. If we take a look, actually, let me just make it simple for myself. Voxburgh. So this is using, yeah, no mods. So, this is all vanilla, which is super impressive. Especially for this. This is a beautiful dragon. I love the gears and everything, how it just sort of functions. I especially love the, like, I don't know what these would be called, but, like, flaps. on the dragon, and the wings are super cool. I would have never thought to do it like this. It's just really, really smart. And this is actually right when we got the frames update, I think. I'm pretty sure. I think these are frames. Actually, don't know. Oh, they're cornices. Oh, wow, we don't have the frames yet. The frames update is not there. But yeah, you got these, like, burnt buildings that it's, like, tearing through, which I think is really cool. And I love how that's the station, especially with the launch coming out of the dragon's mouth. And the tail is super cool with these, like, I don't know, spikes. And or scales, I guess you could say. And I love the use of all of this. And I don't understand the gears part. I guess it's more like steampunky. Maybe I'm not understanding an IP. But yeah, I love how it just wraps around with all these buildings again. Amazing rock work. Love these like pipes. Feels very steampunky / medieval. And this castle is actually super cool. This is almost like reminiscent of Camelot, except very vanilla-like. Again, over here, we got this another, like, beautiful, like, castle, mansion type situation. I think it's super cool that you have the dragon sort of bursting through it. Yeah, that's super, super cool. I love the queue, how the queue just sort of comes over this, like, canal area right in here. That's super cool. I also love how the hand is, like, grabbing onto this clock tower here. Got this, like, custom-made clock. And yeah, it's really well done. This whole area is just very tight, compact with buildings. It's very beautiful. Yeah. Got this nice little sea out here, which I think really, like, sort of gives it a nice amount of space. Make it breathe. And I love this building. This arch bridge is really beautiful, and the overhangs and the color are really amazing. I especially love how you roughened it up to make it feel more thatch-like. I assume that's what you were going for. I really, really like that. That's a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. And the supports here are really cool. Love how you're using like these sort of wooden supports. Again, this is all vanilla. So these wooden supports are super cool. How it's like connected here with wooden supports and everything. It's just super, super cool. But yeah, I don't think there's much more to say. Oh, actually, there is. You have this beautiful, like, sort of water wheel system. I love, actually, how the coaster goes through the water wheel. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah. I got this huge, like, electric jam or whatever, or water wheel. Yeah, that's super cool. I guess it, like, powers the whole city. Yeah, great rock work and trees over here, and yeah, great job for, like, a round 1 early Mr. Unit. That's really, really good. Let's take a look at the lighting. So yeah, pretty simple. Nothing crazy. Got some glowing eyes, but other than that, it's pretty simple. It's just like a regular park. Doesn't seem people are doing much lighting in round 1. At least from this example. So let's go ahead and load up the next one, which is Silver Valley, which is by Astrotron. But yeah, I really think that Wing Coaster is really interesting. I wish it would be redone for the CoasterB contest. But we'll see. I wonder when we'll get more redos of coasters. Because I feel like Wing Coaster definitely deserves it. I feel like it didn't give itself enough to shine. Alright, Silver Valley. This is Astro's map. And I think Astro has honestly kept up his style. I think he, as a creator, is branching out a lot more now. But I think prior, he was just, I feel like he was sort of stuck in this sort of same style, not really improving, but not really, you know, what I mean by that is his, like, you know, you could see what his style is, right? You can know it's an Astro build by just looking at it, you know? There's nothing changing about the style. Not that it's bad, in any shape, way, or form. This one is also vanilla, I am pretty sure, and he's got the Astro patented rock technique, where you use, discs to make these beautiful canyons and sort of hoodoos. And it's really great. I love that, and I love how you put the clouds to make it feel even taller. I think that's a really nice piece. Um, Especially love this whole area over here. Love how it's like got these like switch tracks. I think that's really cool with like the mine carts, and you got TNT. You got this like mining operation here. I think this is really cool. I love this like uh covered area where you would like maybe miner would go down into the mines there. And I love this like mining chute or mining crane elevator lift words. Yeah, it's really, really cool. I love it a lot. I also love how you made this custom caravan out of discs and cylinders. That's a really nice piece. Um, and it is now raining, so I'm gonna speed up the game just so we get through the rain. And I really like how it actually flies over here, flies in, flies out. Actually, you know what? One thing we can do is just turn off the rain effect. I don't know why that was on in the first place. Moving on, over here, we got some nice little like houses. I really like how you've done all of these buildings. I think these are all using, yeah, the Vernata, I think is what it's called. I don't know for sure. Oh, forgot to increase my camera sensitivity. But yeah, I really like how you did all of this. This is really well done. Really like it. And yeah, it is interesting that you colored this one a different color and made it out of shapes. Actually, I'm curious how you did this piece. Oh, you used a window. Oh, that's clever. So I assume that's for like a TNT box. I really like that idea. It's really clever. But yeah, I like these buildings a lot. Moving over here, you got this nice little covered roof for the queue. Got these sort of mine track supports as good like connectors for the roofing. And then got this nice orbiter, sort of carousel style, like roof, and I really like that. I love these kind of like circular buildings that just are really open air, and I really like how you did these windows, these like shut windows with the crates. That's a really clever use of those pieces. Um, yeah, very, very clever, and I love how the coaster rolls through here, over the roof, over the or the orbiter, I mean, and then comes around over to this, which is also super cool. This drop tower, which is, oh, it got fixed, which has this helix around it. And I think this is super cool. I love how it feels very mechanical. There's a lot of machinery sort of going on. You got all these like pipes and connections and supports, and it just feels very alive. And I love how you attached pipes inside of it. It makes it seem even like more of a, you know, actual thing, an actual piece than just itself. It feels very, very like together, sealed together. Um, Very slow wing coaster roll into the brakes. But yeah, it looks super cool. Love this building as well, and love everything about these supports. I love this little restroom right here. I love how you have like a water tower connecting to the sort of system. I don't know why you would be. I guess you would. I hold that much water for the pump or for the toilets and the sinks. So that's really clever. I really like how you did that. But yeah, that's really, really cool. I also wanted to mention that they did do some clouds up here, which is really great force perspective. You don't really see force perspective used a lot in this game, because it's a lot more harder to achieve. But I think the clouds really just push that this is really a mountain, and sort of push that sort of sense of, wow, this is really, really, really tall, you know? It really, really pushes that idea, because not even the drop tower can rival the height of this mountain, you know? I think that's really, really cool. I also like how you covered up the depot over here with this nice sandy, deserty area. The plant work over here is spectacular. Fantastic job, and amazing job as well with this haunted house. Just plopping it down here is a great move, honestly. I think it fits really, really well. And yeah, I think that's a great piece. I love how you've done this Western graveyard. It's really cool. Moving on from there, coming over here, we got this nice drawbridge. I really like these. I don't know if Western things had drawbridges, but it's really cool. I love how you did the weight here. Also love how you did all of this. It's raining, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed through that so we can get through the rain, hopefully. But yeah, I love how you did this drawbridge. It really brings to like the steamboat to life because it makes it feel like this steamboat is actually gonna go through here. I mean, it's gonna have to turn and it's gonna be a tight fit, but boy, if it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it. And I feel like the steamboat is very inspired by I don't know if all steamboats are the same, but steamboats. There's a steamboat at Disney World. I don't know if there's one at Disneyland. I haven't been, but this one very much resembles the one at Disney World, and so does the station building. It feels very Disney World steamboat station like. It's very very cool. I love that a lot. Um, actually, I am curious. How did you do this? Oh, you just did A's. Okay, that's actually really clever. And then, yeah, all the other pieces make sense. Some discs and some pipes. Yeah, that's really brilliant, actually. Fantastic use of those pieces. Coming over here, you got another simple building. Cross under, got some nice netting and catwalks on the launch systems. Come over here, you got this nice, like, sort of tank connected to the carousel building. Which is kind of unique. Carousel buildings, I would think that the orbiter and the carousel would have switched places, but it's kind of unique how you've done it. And I love how you have like a water tower and you have these crazy amounts of like supports and connections on there. All these like troughs, like this is like a stable. Actually, I guess it does make sense if this is a stable. Like you have horses in there, and I think that's a really amazing idea. I love how all this area is sort of like a farmland area with all the fences and the troughs. That's really really cool. I love this top spin. It feels very almost steampunky, but not quite like Western steampunky. If you know what I'm saying. Like the Western, the Westerns could have done this, and I love that you actually put a piece. Actually, I don't know if this is in the regular top spin. It might be in the regular top spin. I actually don't know. I need to check. Top spin. Does it have that piece in the middle in the top spin? Oh, it does. Okay, ignore me. I thought that was a piece that you placed. But yeah, I love that all of these, like this raised building right here. That's really clever. I don't think we see many of those in Parkitect, sort of bringing more depth to the build. With even like buildings, just bringing up a building that usually can't make up the 2 stories, but this way you were like, yeah, this is how it can be 2 stories. And I feel like that adds a lot of more depth to the build. And that's just using the vanilla wooden supports. Coming over here, we got the Silver Eagle Mining Co. and a beautiful logo that almost looks like a duck. But yeah, it has a beautiful eagle Mining Co. sign. Got an amazing entrance building here. That goes right into the queue. Got this amazing queue scenery. Queue scenery. Love the switch tracks over here. That's super, super cool. And I love how you've done all the watchtower and the water tower and all these like pipes and everything. It's just super, super cool. This building is also really cool. I love how you have these like sort of chutes for depositing ores. I think that's super cool and how it goes into this little shed. I also love how the queue goes under the building and comes out around here, and I think this is just amazing. It's really well done, and I love how you've done the maintenance barn over here and the transfer tracks. The transfer tracks are seemingly made out of cubes? Borders. Oh, okay. Borders and what? Support sheets. Ah. Yeah, that's very, very clever. Great use of the pieces. Astro. Really love how you've done all this stuff here. Fantastic build for a first round thing. So yeah. Great job, Astro. Alright. I will well actually, you know what? We'll do one take, Andy. We're gonna load into the next one. The Rock and the Sea, which uses the support pack and catwalks. Now this one is by PierreJano, I think is how you say his name. And from what he says on the workshop while it is loading, he says, If you feel like it, you can try to spot the following: a sand castle, a sunken ship, a parking fine, some neighbors drying their laundry, a sunken house, the Calypso's bulbous bow, and 20 seagulls. So if you guys want to look for those while you're watching, then be my guess. And this is the one that actually won first place. And I can for sure see why. It is an absolutely gorgeous build. And starting over here, you got these beautiful slopes coming into using the Temple Taste of Adventure sloped temple rock work. Also love how you've done these sort of connector. I shouldn't actually know the pylons. No, not pylons. Oh my god. Whatever these things are called that connect to boats. I should know that. And yeah, it's just greatly done. I love how you've done the tires on the side for use as basically separators between the dock and the rocks and the boat. And excellent job there. I also love how you've done all these buildings. It's just using a lot of cubes. I can definitely tell. Yep, cubes. Got some pretty cute seagulls up here. Oh, that's super cute. I love that a lot. And then you got this really nice entrance coming into the park that walks down. I'm gonna give you help you out a little bit here and ban all three of these guys, just so the park will look slightly nicer when we're going through it. But yeah, we got a nice like little pastry shop. You got a nice front old shops. I just love the colors throughout here. They feel very sea-like. Like these would be on the side of the sea. And it's just really well nicely done. And these boats are brilliantly made with pieces and pylons and all sorts of stuff. And this is before F2K, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's just really well done. Really love it. I also love this sandy area over here. Looks like you tried like a sandcastle here. That's really cute. So I guess that is the sandcastle that we're trying to spot. We did find the 3 seagulls, so that's 3 out of 20. But yeah, this beach is really nice. I love how you done the plant work down here. It actually feels a lot like a beach, and this foliage really sells that, I would say. So wonderful job. You also got this nice sailing vessel out here, which is really cool. I also love how you've done these buoys out here, so the sailboats kind of connect to them. Would have been cool if you maybe did a buoy next to the sailboat. That would have been like have a rope connecting to it, but still looks cool either way. Coming over here, you got this still very nice beach-like housing or whatever, residential with the plants growing over it. I think that's really, really cool. Coming across there, still sort of similar buildings. I also really love that you did this sort of stuff. It looks like clotheslines, which really, really works. Fantastic job, and I really like how narrow it gets there with the plants as well. Moving down, we got the Par de la Plage. Bar de la Plage. I'm sorry for butchering the French. But yeah, very wonderful building. It looks amazing. I love how they're sitting down at the little tables here. It just looks really awesome. And I especially love how you've done this sort of sign outside. Got this nice like sort of 2-story building right here that goes onto this like second level. That's really, really cool. But we'll get to that. We got the Alabe Cocochet. Alabe Cocochet. I think that's how you say it. I'm absolutely butchering it, and I apologize. I am so sorry. But yeah, this is amazing. I love how the menu there is really cool. I love how they sit down at the tables inside. That's really, really cool. And the colors in this building feel amazing. Then you got, oh my god, Les Petites Pouches, I think. It's amazing building. Great use of the skull wall deco. Again, wonderful buildings. I love how you make little fake buoys in the top there. Again, all of these feel very naval, and I love it. I also love how you have a sort of giraffe. That's really, really cool. And also a bicycle. That's also super cool. And I don't know what this is. Is it a tent? Why is there a tent out here? It's a bit odd. But yeah. Then coming over here, we got the Cafe du Port. Got big old menu there. Got some nice tables out here. Got a guy that I can ban. And yeah, again, oh, I guess these must be like menu things. I thought they were like homeless tents. I was like, what on earth? But all right, yeah, that makes more sense that they would be menus. But yeah, that's really really cool. And I love how you've done all the roofing up here and all that, and also love this like little window up here. It's just the little details just really make it shine. I would say. Got another bicycle. Got all these plant work, and then coming over here, you got this beautiful anchor that you made out of all these like taste adventure shapes. It's insane. Um, it's actually insane using like all these shapes. Like I would have never thought to use that. And it's perfect. It's a perfect anchor. It's absolutely amazing. And using these as like chains and it's just so good. Really great job on that. And then continuing this sort of sea dock area is really great. Really love this area. Got this beautiful sailboat with the sail unfurled, which is perfect. Got these nice lights in the front. And yeah, coming through here, you got this nice 2-level section where the exit comes out. Got this little nice like little garden terrace eating area, which is really pretty. Coming up on the side of this building, you got a pizzeria. Really nice pizza. That looks amazing. I also love how you've used the, what is this piece? It's stormy, so the bush is gonna cut through. Oh, you use the hedges. Oh, that's actually really clever. Then you got the glace, the Chez Ernest Glacier? Is the ice cream, maybe? But yeah, it looks amazing. I love how you use the hedges as like signage. That's a really, really cool idea. For all of it. And I love how you have tables up on this second roof, like open air seating, and this AC unit is super, super cool. Really love that. Coming over here, oh yeah, it is an ice cream. I didn't even see the ice cream cone. Yeah, this ice cream cone is super cool. With the bushes, that's really, really cool. That's really brilliant. And I love how you've got this like second tier walkway on top of the buildings out in front here, and it's just perfect, Pierre. Amazing seating out here, got amazing terraced and like overhanging roofs here. It's just amazing. Everything just fits so well. Yeah, and I got this nice vase little area, little vase shop, I guess you could say. And then right over here we have the wing coaster, which looks like to be, I don't know what's down here. I don't know what this is. Does anyone know what that is? I don't know what that is. But I love the colors on the coaster, actually. I really like the colors. That's really cool. I think this is supposed to be like a boat repair yard, I think. But either way, it looks very cool. I love this transfer track. It's great supports there. Fantastic supports, really, throughout here. And the boat looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, the supports and everything are just brilliant. Coming over here, got a beautiful like little like windowed station with like all the windows open. I love how it's just a big boat holding place. If you don't know, these are things that you would find in a lot of boat yards. I'll put a picture here if I remember. So like, boom. Whoa, editing magic. But yeah, this is where they would store boats, and I think that's really cool that you decided to put the coaster in there. And I love how you put a crane here for getting the boats out. Usually they actually have separate machinery for getting boats out, but yeah, this just makes sense for the time being. I love that. And I love how you've done it. It's just a really perfect building. Coming over here, you got some toilets down at the bottom here. You get another AC unit. Got some little back areas with a food truck, actually. Got another beautiful food truck with whatever food is in there. And got some beautiful lights that you've done. No parking fine in the front. But you also got a motion simulator. Again, all these parks are more like parks than the ones we find today in CoasterB's dioramas. Because these parks are much larger. But I love this. It feels very actually carnival-y over here. And I think that's what we were going for. It's like a carnival has come to the town, which I love. I love that you did this sort of flat carnival type building, and it's really cool. I also love how you've done this sort of 60s, 80s, maybe 90s carnival type carousel building. It's really, really cool. Yeah, it's just amazing. And the street lamps that you're doing here is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know why the boat transport is closed, so I'll go ahead and open that for him. Get that going. But yeah, all the pieces here are really well done. I'm actually curious what is being used here. He's using a pillar, cone, a sphere, and then orb lamps. Yeah, really great job, Pierre. Then you got the Zenetta, which is bumper cars. And the use of the text signs to actually create this crazy side area is just amazing. It makes the Zenetta really stand out. And I love how you've done the supports on this. It really just fits with these sort of roofing. That's absolutely perfect. Again, love the plants. Plant work is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Got some more nice housing. And got these little carnival games with like things that you can win. You have like lots of carnival games. Balloon shop, corn dog shop, fruit juice shop. It's just amazing. Then you got Cafés du Mille Vins, which is a wine shop. I know that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's a wine shop. Because this means two. That means wine. Two. I think male is for like a female. I think it's a gender. I think it's female. So two women's wine, I think, is the English translation. That's just my French knowledge from French class that I know from high school. And I did not do well in French, so. But beautiful. I love how you use the orbit or the jumper here. A good use, and I love how you use the text signs again with the lighting to give these cool like shapes. Really cool, really cool use. Nice building. You got the parking fine right here. I love how you put the little card in. And yeah, really cool. I love how you got all that. You got this. I don't know what this is. I guess like a I don't know, like a party hall, where you might have like a dance hall might be. That is probably a better word for it. But it looks very cool. I don't know why it's. Oh, okay, I see. Staff only for the depot. And then you got 3 more seagulls, so that's added on to the counter. And yeah, got this beautiful terrace up here with these nice little yards back here for these houses. Again, love how you have these like plants and housing and everything above this depot. It's really beautiful. Especially I love that people can walk up here, and the way that you've done it to make people walk up is just really great. They just can walk up to these really nice cliffs. Fantastic terrain work, honestly. Really fantastic terrain work. So yeah, and then moving on from there, we have this beautiful lighthouse coming all the way out here. It actually reminds me of one of the lighthouses in Illinois, actually Wisconsin, just north of Illinois, just like maybe like 20 minutes, is a lighthouse just like this, with this out, coming it out like this. And if I remember, here's a picture of that, of what I'm thinking of. And it's really, really great. I really like how you've put a lighthouse out here in this sort of very urban area. Many people don't think of that, but yeah, it is a really common thing to find. Man. And yeah, it's just really great. Oh my god, Pierre. Your place, like, sucks. You got so many vandals. What's going on, dude? Oh wow, you got like 6 seagulls here. Alright, add that to the counter. So many seagulls on that one. Dang. You really gave it to us there. But if we take the boat transport out, there we go. We come out here, we got some nice little, like beavers, or I don't know what those are. But they look really cool. I love that jellyfish in there. I love these sailboats, sort of like racing. Actually, those are fish. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I love the little fish, like, swimming, and the 3 sailboats sort of sailing together. That's really, really cool. More fish coming through here, and I love how you've done all the support work out here. It's really, really well done support work. You got this nice shipwreck, nice buoy. Coming over here, you got a trawler, trawler trying to grab some fish. Yeah, it's actually more surprisingly. It's just that some of the knowledge I know. Most of the sail or boats that you would find trawling is boats that just have a net just following behind them, and they'll just go on like very, very slowly, and it'll just slowly drag in fish. And that's the way you do it. But that's also another way is just throwing a net over. It's probably, I don't know how much better it is, but there's 4 more seagulls. I think that's all of them. But yeah, really, really cute seagulls. I love those. Coming over here, we got this beautiful station building. It feels very manor-like, which really fits what this area is. It's got this really cool manor. Reminds me of the manor in New York. I don't know if that's what you're inspired by, but there's a manor on the Hudson River just like this, and I think it's very similar, and it's really, really cool. Love the towers. The towers are really cool. Again, love all the rock work and the plant work around here. It's beautifully done. And yeah, these spires are beautiful. I'm actually curious what you're using for all these spires. You're using a pillar, 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 and then a bunch of shapes. Yeah, that's really cool. And then got this really nice terrain work out here, and another little building, and yeah, it's just amazing, amazing work. And yeah, I think that is pretty sure that's everything. I don't think I was able to. Oh, I guess this is the sunken house. I think that's the sunken house. Yeah, I think that's the sunken house. Yeah. And I don't know what else, where the other things are. But if you guys found them, let me know. I don't think I found the Calypso's bulbous bow, anywhere here. So if you know where that was, well, there you go. Props for you. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. I'll be doing the next one, which is the May submissions. And yeah, we'll see how good those are. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.